Hello everyone, my name is Gwen. Welcome to Chocolate Time Recipes and Inspirations. Today we are making Minnie's chocolate pie, and this is a delicious recipe that I'm really happy to share with you. My inspiration is a book called The Help, written by Catherine Stockett, and the character in the book, Minnie, this is her recipe for this pie. The book is wonderful. The characters, Minnie is one of them. They are fabulous characters. The book is such a good read. Another main character, Skeeter. This book takes place in the 60s, and she does not feel good about how the domestic help is being treated. Even though all around people are saying this is acceptable, Skeeter says, no, this is not acceptable. And that's what I love about the book. When there are people in life, even when all around people are saying this is fine, there's always going to be those people who say, no, this is not right. I want to change it. I want to do something about that. And Skeeter was one of those characters. And it's just a book filled with so many characters. And the plot is fabulous. I recommend it. So I really love that book, and I love this recipe. So the ingredients: frozen 9-inch prepared pie crust. That makes it so easy. We have a 1/4 cup of cocoa, 1 1/4 cup of sugar, 2 eggs, 5 ounces of evaporated milk, and a 1/4 cup of melted butter, a teaspoon of vanilla. And of course we need our mixing bowl. You're going to put the oven on at 325. Now this recipe, the other great thing about it is just so easy. We are going to put the ingredients in the bowl. So I'm going to start off with the milk. I like to start off with the wet ingredients first, because then when you put the dry ingredients in, it mixes better. Make sure when you put the butter in that the butter is cooled. Even though it's melted butter, you still like it to be cool melted butter, because you don't want the eggs to sort of get scrambled, so to speak. Now I'm just giving the eggs, before I put them in the bowl, a bit of a whisk. Just it makes it easier to stir. So the 2 eggs. So now we have all the wet ingredients. Okay, now we're going to put in our sugar, 1 1/4 cup, 1/4 cup of cocoa. The ingredients are wonderful. Easy ingredients to have in your house, easy to find. Evaporated milk is one of those products that you can have in your cupboard and you can pull out anytime. I really love evaporated milk. It can be substituted in any recipe that calls for milk. I think it's, a wonderful thing to have on hand in your household. So we're going to just mix this up. In fact, you can hand mix this one. You don't even need your beater. And what I'm going to do is I want to make sure that I have all the solids. So I'm going to take my spatula and just make sure that it is mixed well. And actually, I'm going to give it a whisk as well. Just get everything in, well mixed. There we are. We're ready to put it into our pie crust. Before you put the mixture into the pie crust, what you need to do is you need to prick the bottom of the pie with a fork, just all over. Okay. this is ready for the oven. 325 for an hour and 15 minutes. And you will have a superb treat. It's very runny, and what we need to do for that reason, and this is for pies in general, a lot of pies run, is you want to put it on a cookie tray and you want parchment on top just in case it spills. So it's ready for the oven. So we have it out of the oven. I've already took out a few pieces, but to tell you what it looks like, the crust is golden and it's a little crusty on top, and but below you have a nice, like a nice dark chocolate. I mean, it's wonderful. And the reason that it's cooked at 325 is that way the crust doesn't burn and it gets cooked right through, and it is so good. This looks so good. I can hardly wait. That is so good. The cocoa is just so rich. It's creamy and delicious. What I also like about this pie, it's different. Most of the time, you know, people bring their apple pies or raspberry pies, which is great, but it's so nice to have something different. And chocolate is always a winner at any event. Anyways, I really enjoy sharing these recipes with you. Thank you for joining me at Chocolate Time. See you again next week, and here's to you.